pick back in 2017. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Just missed.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Good steal a second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Here comes the pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Kicks and deals. Runner goes again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cortez throws over, and he's back in there. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Wide throw, and it gets away. He scores, and it's a one-run game. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx. Getting the nod on the mound, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the 0-2. And ball 1.
1-2.
And down on strikes. And one away. And now it's Juan Soto. Line drive. It gets down. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first with 1 gone. Aaron Judge at the plate. Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. And Judge spoils that one.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one to first, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position, and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. He definitely laid on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot down the first base line for the knock.
So 1 out with 2 aboard, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and a 2-run ball game now.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Grounder might be 2. On to second, they get 1, and that's 2. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 2, and the Nats 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Eddie Rosario. Cortez back to work. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That misses, and it's 1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game. The pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes in that part of the strike zone.
And that's a swing, according to umpire Ed Drummond. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rosario, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bobble. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's towards center. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it. 2 away.
Batting 9.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Victor Robles.
Swings through that one.
No ball.
First and second, 2 down. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Calls it in to end the inning. So the Nats lead. Ready to go
Leading off
For the inning. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
second baseman, Gleyber
And the pitch.
Torres.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
In the air to left center. On his way in. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia sizes this one up, nabs it, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Foul ball there. And the pitch. Popped up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Joey Gallo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one in there across the letters.
No ball.
The Yankees leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Wow, we got away with a mistake right there.
And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. And they trail it here 2-1. Back in New York as we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
He was late there, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
Here's Juan Soto.
Ball.
That misses. 1-0.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And here it comes. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. To second, Abrams. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Stanton now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Late on that fastball.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a pitch. Double steal. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Two on, 2 outs. This one popped up. He's under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Start of the 4th. And here's the DH for Washington. Joey Meneses. Right through there for a strike. Meneses in his 2nd season, 31 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Rizzo. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The wind of the pitch. That one missed. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. That's in there, and it's 0-1. The Yanks up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 4th, Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. As the lefty gets to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way. And Rizzo is no exception. He was in a slump in 2023. He changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. no bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one's in there. And that's strike one. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. That one felt good. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
The exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking the outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
One down. Here's Alex Verdugo. To the right side, Gallo. And he handles it himself for the out.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And that one fouled off. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 outs. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Gallo. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Garcia. Cortez back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound. Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering is downstairs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that's...
Takes it to the bag. That's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3, and the Nats 1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Swing and a ball popped up. Senzel moving under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2. Down the right field line and a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Got Soto down. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. LeMahieu stands at first with 1 out. Can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here is Aaron Judge. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Weems up and loosening in the pen. Ferrer warming up as well. And he deals. That one fouled off. Line drive, base hit right field. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 4-1. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mackenzie Gore done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Yohan Adon taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. One run in already. Here comes the Judge around third. Another comes in to score to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. He swings and fouls one off.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. And there's a ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. In comes the run from third. It's 7-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around third. He will score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the ball right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down, and now here is Anthony Volpe. Outside low, ball 1. Towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Put down, and that ends the inning. Back in the Bronx. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is C.J. Abrams. And that's through there for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Drops into the glove. One up, one down. So up next, Lane Thomas. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Throws to second, and he's got a double. One out, runner at second. Here's Joey Gallo. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
That's outside, and that's ball one.
1-1.
Man at second.
No, that's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the second out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Struck him out swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. One hit, one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to. Back at Yankee Stadium. And now the pitcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Up there. Wells. The pitch. That one lifted to left. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, he just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Moved to first. Wells back in on a dive. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far. And
to second, there's one. How about that double play?
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Right side, Garcia. Throws to first. They get the out on Soto. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Number 8, Eddie Rosario.
The line of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-2. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 here. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 away. Hebert Ruiz will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Rizzo drifts towards it. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. And he makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Second base. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
No.
Just missed. Now this is in the air down the line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. It's Aaron Judge now. The Dome, a 6'2" righty, 245 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 9-1. Seeing the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Through the zone right there.
Dylan Floro comes on now. He's into the game, but the base is empty.
Number 44.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attack.
Whip back to the mound, and that got him. Now the throw to first on the run. Rizzo out of the play. Catcher coming up to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
That's to third. Senzel fires across the diamond, and Gleyber Torres retired. And the inning is over. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luke Weaver.
Number 30.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Senzel in the box here lets that one go for a ball. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
And the righty deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Backed off the plate that time. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here in New York, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Alex Verdugo. The pitch. On a line out towards center. And there's one away. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 3. Swings through that.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Rips one to right. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That one drilled left field. Rosario makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. And the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. It gets down a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Gallo. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
No ball.
Thomas at first, 1 gone. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it.
The left fielder, number 8.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now, Eddie Rosario. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Weaver is just 1 strike away. That one at 95 missed up top. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball